Welcome back, Angel to the City fans, haters, supporters, and doubters. As I was saying before, once again, sorry I've not gotten on Sway in the morning. I'm gonna end up, whenever I end up making an audio tape on that, I am going to title it Sway in the Morning Takes with NJ to the City, because I have not done those takes just yet. I told you I was going to do that in the first, second, and third audio tape of getting more out there, but I've not done that yet because I've just been so focused on other really good topics. For example, don't ever think that just because you're not in politics, you can't talk about politics. When it comes to having a creative, smart, wise solution to politics, don't ever think just because you're not in an education system, you can't have an opinion about it and can't share your opinion if it's positive. If it's positive, creative, positive or creative and innovative, or just can help people, period, and make statements. Don't think that you can't. Don't think just. Don't think just because you a music artist, you can't go out there and you can't preach to schools. Preach to schools or businesses or whatever the heck it is about about how to better yourself and how to get more involved and helping better your community and everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to realize that spiritual warfare is out there, and it's bigger than me. It's bigger than it's spiritual warfare. Simple as that. It's in its name. Heaven versus hell, God versus Satan, angels versus demons. Of course, good will always trump evil, But you gotta realize it's the fact being. Don't think just because it's not your area. Don't ever think just because it's not your area of expertise, you cannot comment on it if you have a good and constructive, helpful statement and or opinion. Don't ever think you can't. Just because you don't work in that area does not mean you can't have an opinion about it. And if it's constructive and innovative and actually help somebody, and stuff like that, it's not. Don't ever think you can't voice that opinion. Because for me, you can call me a politician if you wanted to, but if you did, just note that my political party is independent. And the reason why my political party is independent, I may switch it to something else eventually, but the reason why right now it's independent is because you got to realize, first of all, the Democrats and Republicans, they're highly, 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 highly being controlled either way, both ways, by the, again, shadow government, secret societies, hierarchies. Those are the main two political parties. Independents are the political party too, but the main two are Democrats and Republicans, and that's why I'm just saying I'm a dang near independent. Okay. And just note that I'm just saying, don't think that you can't go out there and shout out your voice louder so you won't be misunderstood on certain topics and things. But just note you have to put God first, God of everything, God of money, Jesus above all, and that's that. As I said before, ladies and gentlemen, more actual facial, visual videos of me explaining certain things coming soon. Because again, I gotta share with y'all my songwriting process because I'm so misunderstood with that. And what I mean about that is, I am one of the most underrated lyricists. If I'm not one of the most underrated artists, I know I'm one of the most underrated lyricists in the music industry today. Because every line I write is a bar, pretty much. I put God, and in one paragraph I put God like 4, 5, 7, maybe even 10 times in one paragraph. But every line is a rhyming bar, pretty much. Every line is a rhyming bar, or at least if it's not, like at least if everyone's not a rhyming bar, is leading up to a rhyming bar. Even if I'm saying like 4, 5, 6, 7 words before I get to the next rhyme. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm one of the most underrated lyricists in the music industry, and just note that once again, I'm gonna start posting more, again, in-depth videos showing you guys, showing the fans, haters, supporters, downers, anyone out there who's interested in learning even how to write, period, when it comes to music. I'm gonna introduce it to y'all, because again, this can inspire somebody else, and this can actually get people to understand how underrated I truly am when it comes to my lyrics. And like I say, again, that's the reason why I created the non-beat version of these songs and albums, because I'm Fat Being. I'm tired of people saying they can't hear my lyrics. When I'm rapping on tracks, I know I fixed that with 2015 Pt.5 904, and then I know I fixed it again with Cross My Way's album. Even though I would rather prefer promote the Cross My Way's album now than 2015 Pt.5 904. Only problem is that 2015 Pt.5 904, at least 8 songs off that there will be remastered. Cross My Way's album is the one I'm lately promoting, and another EP may be coming up soon, or just more singles separately throughout the next month. So we'll see how that mess goes. But just note that, ladies and gentlemen, it's just a matter of, again, if I was to get more government stuff, guys gotta realize, again, trust in God. Again, always in favor, 116 and unashamed, because it's the matter when it comes to putting yourself out there more. Like I say, which what I'm in the process of doing. You have to realize that just be very careful what you're posting everywhere, because even though if it is data mined and trapped by the CIA, FBI, government agencies, even if it is being consistently monitored, hacked, data mined, and tracked, you have to realize that still and definitely it can come back to save you or save you in court, or haunt you in court and whatnot. So, just note, be very, very careful everything you post online. Please, you guys. Because, again, ladies and gentlemen, it's amazing how, and definitely with me, when it comes to how I've seen on Twitter. Again, I'm barely on Facebook. I'm barely on Instagram. I'm barely on Snapchat. I'm mainly on YouTube and Twitter. But I've seen people posting some ridiculous stuff from time to time on Twitter, and I literally will comment on at least some of them, like, dude, he didn't just take this to the next level. That was just complete idiocracy, because the matter of it was completely idiocracy. It's just a matter if they would have data mined everything I post on Twitter. I know for a fact that I'm not ashamed of voicing most of my opinions that I voice, because it's truth, and it's just a matter of you're getting a pinch of, yes, how good of a human being I'm not who I really am. Not posing as one who I really am. And again, that's what I'm gonna make. That's why I'm gonna make the song called "Know People," because it's the matter of, you think you know people one day and you really don't, or you think you know them for 15 years, and next thing you know, like, the same ones to stab you in the back sometimes. That's why I say, and definitely, always and forever, you gotta trust in God first when it comes to, again, all relationships and whatnot, because you never know what could happen to you. But just note that, always and forever, ladies and gentlemen, your boy Ancient to the City repping the 904. More music coming soon. More in-depth videos coming soon. And just note that, again, it's growing. It's growing. Stuff is growing. Oh, by the way, music videos. Like I said, I'm gonna probably have to go back to the first album I ever put out, which was last summer. Make My City Light Up through a Walk with God album. I'm gonna have to go back to that album. Maybe remaster every track on there, but I'm definitely gonna have to go back to that album, and then I'm gonna have to probably start fresh with that when it comes to releasing music videos, because I have the camera. I wouldn't say I have all the equipment for music videos, but definitely I know I have at least the camera for now, and definitely to make music videos with. And just note, I'm hope to get some out before 2015 is over. Believe me, if I can end up recording all the music videos for all the albums I've released, and before this year's over, again, like I said, if you're trying to shoot a high budget music, if you're trying to shoot high budget music videos, it's not gonna happen like that. But I'm not trying to shoot any high budget music videos at all. So definitely one of these days, and or one of these days or one of these holidays or whatever, one of these weekends, even if I have to put in multiple consecutive weekends of work to do it, I can pretty much get out God knows like 30 music videos and whatnot. Probably we'll see, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see. But I just know I do plan on posting music videos before 2015 is over, because again, yes, I've had people, locally right there, locally around me asking me, you know, how like you got any music videos, or when you're gonna post some, are you currently making some, and I tell them, pretty much, not right now. I'm not making any. I know I should, and they say, yeah, you should, and definitely. What I also tell them is that before 2015, I'm gonna, post some. May not be 30, but definitely before 2015 is over, I'm gonna be posting some, because again, I got a lot of material that I can use for these videos when it comes to the imagination of how to tell the story of the songs and whatnot. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, subscribing, listening, hating, encouraging, supporting, doubting. Your boy NG to the City is here once again. More talk on entertainment coming soon. More informational videos coming soon. More truth or alerts coming soon. More programming alerts coming soon. More artistry updates coming soon. Your boy NG to the City out. God first, God of everything, God of money, Jesus above all. NG to the City out. And once again, the sway in the morning takes, auto take coming very soon. NG to the City out. Okay, God bless.